Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got the brand new Shades of Summer event, the full release. So not just the Kirill Kaprizov as well as the Keandre Miller from, a couple months back, but we actually got the actual full Shades of Summer event. So we're going to dissect everything that was released today. And I'm not going to lie, the content, even though it is later in the year, July, is actually pretty fire. So we'll break down all the content, all of the new cards, and we'll see what is worth going after. All right, guys. And as well, don't forget, subscribe to the channel if you are looking for the most up-to-date NHL info, as well as what's coming in NHL 22. Be sure to subscribe and check me out on Twitch. I go live every single day at noon Eastern time. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so we'll start first with the 96 Elias Pettersson. There's also multiple options for each of these cards, so I don't need to break down all of them as they are the exact same. It's just whatever you look the face of the card that will change. So 2 to balance, 2 to howitzer, and gladiator. At 6'2", 176, he can get 97 speed, 95 acceleration, and then everything else is 99. His body checking is at 89 before any synergies. The one thing I will say is that Elias Pettersson cards for me have never really worked well. They just, even though he's 6'2", they just play super slender. The weight definitely has an impact on it. He just gets checked off the puck, I find, really easily. But nonetheless, this is still a phenomenal card. And if you are a fan of Elias Pettersson, this is a great option to go for here in the 96 Pettersson. Next, we've got the 96 EVGENI MALKIN, 6'3", 195 with Spark, Howitzer, and Thief. Still can't really use him at center. Again, guys, something I mentioned in the wishlist series, I will do everything in my power to make it so that face-off or centermen actually have usable face-offs in 22, but I digress. All right, so acceleration is capped at 94 and speed is capped at 97. Honestly, the investment that is probably going to cost, there's better cards out there. However, the one thing I will say is he's really big. 6'3" and has 97 speed is super awesome. However, the 94 acceleration is just kind of capped. And again, I'm just nitpicking, guys. This is still a really nice card. It's just that we're in 99 hut territory. So this would definitely be a usable card. He's huge. He won't get knocked off the puck, but you can't use him at center, really. I mean, you could, but that's if you have heart and soul. So he's a purely left-handed winger card. I just think that there are better options for him. Then we've got the 96 Arthur KALIYEV, 6'2" with Distributor, Shutdown, and Gladiator. He is 6'2", which is great, but he's a pure right winger, and he's capped at 94 speed and 94 acceleration. He's got a nice build here. He's probably going to be one of the cheaper options that you can go out and get. Just, again, at this point, the speed is just, there's way better options for the cost that he's gonna go for. But nonetheless, if you're a fan, this is a nice card. Following him, we've got the 96 Miro Heiskanen with Barrage, Speedster, and Shutdown. 97 speed, only 94 acceleration, but I'm not going to lie, Miro Heiskanen, the 90 overall version from way back at launch was so good. He was one of my favorite cards. There's something you really noticed. I found his shot to be sneaky good, but again, when you're comparing all the high over 99 cards, obviously someone with a bit better acceleration would be nicer, and some maybe bigger in terms of defensemen, but there isn't a ton of just an unbelievable standout defenseman, other than Miller and as well as Hedman, but this is still a good card. Miro Heiskanen has been great throughout this year, so here you are with the 96 Heiskanen. And we've got the 96 Jamie Drysdale, one of my favorite players to watch in junior when he played against the Ice Dogs, I guess 2 years ago now. 96 was Swarm, Workhorse, and Howitzer, making his speed 96, acceleration 97, everything else 99. Now, obviously, he's under 6 foot, and I've said this a number of times, but his body checking is already 94 before any team-based synergy, so he could be a nice little light version of Cale Makar, and I've just been a big fan of this player for a while now, so a nice, cool addition here in the Shades of Summer event. Then we've got the 96 Dylan Cozens with Heart and Soul, Workhorse, and Thief. He's going to be a really good HUD card for a long time in the future. 99 face-off, 6'3", can get to 94 speed and 97 acceleration. Everything else is 99. When it comes to centerman, guys, like I said, you can sacrifice some speed, but he is just an absolute beast down the middle. I think, again, when at this stage of the game, we're just nitpicking, but everything else being 99 and speed capped at 94, this could be a really nice card for anyone looking to round out their team, and if you're a Sabres fan. Also, sorry that you're a Sabres fan. Following him, we've got the 97 Philip ZADINA, Swarm, Shutdown, and Gladiator. on this card. 96 speed, 97 acceleration, everything else 99. A really nice card. A left-handed winger. Not much else you can say here. 6 foot, just super average in terms of height, but everything else is 99. So a phenomenal card. And these are the ones that'll probably go for a bit cheaper. Then you got the 97 Oliver Wahlstrom 6'2 with Spark, Light the Lamp, and Shutdown. Speed can get to 97, and then everything else is 99. This is a really, really good card because he is 6'2" and 99 everything, essentially. So definitely be on the lookout for the 97 Oliver Wahlstrom. After him, we've got the 97 Daniil Tarasov, 6'5", distributor, heart and soul, and balanced with 75 aggression. This could be the end game goalie of all end game goalies. This is everything that we're looking for. 6'5". It doesn't look like his stats are capped at all. Aggression's under 80. This is it. I'm super curious to try out this card. Then we've got the 97 Rasmus Sandin with Barrage, Speedster, and Light the Lamp. And again, in terms of left-handed defenseman, this is a nice one. 98 speed, 95 acceleration, everything 99. He's just 5'11", but again, this is like a left-handed version of Cale Makar. So a really nice card here for the 97 Rasmus Sandin. Next, we've got the 97 Barrett HAYTON with Heart and Soul, Wingman, and Howitzer at 6'1". Faceoffs are at 96, which is nice with Heart and Soul activated. If not, then it's kind of a lame card, but speed can get up to 95, acceleration 96, everything else is 99. Not much else you can look at here, so unless you have if you don't have Heart and Soul activated, wouldn't really go after Barrett HAYTON. And then the 97 Evan Bouchard with Balanced, Workhorse, and Shutdown at 6'3", 93 speed, 97 acceleration. Honestly, I think that there are better right-handed defensemen that are lower overall and much cheaper, so this would probably be an avoid for me, just at this stage, the cost that it's going to take to get him, so. And then we've got our master set so far. So 4 to Distributor, 2 to Wingman, and 2 to Magician. At 6'3" and capped at 92 speed, this ain't it, unfortunately. Mikhail Sergachev. You know, I wish he would have gotten a speed synergy. His acceleration is up to 96, but yeah, this one's a miss for me, in my opinion. There's a lot better left-handed defensemen, and again, the cost that it's going to take to get the master item, just not worth it, in my opinion, but still a really cool card with, you know, given with what just happened, where Tampa, him playing for Tampa and winning the Stanley Cup. And next, we've got the 97 JT Miller with Heart and Soul, Thief, and Shutdown. Same kind of situation. However, he does play center. You're going to need Thief and Heart and Soul for his face-offs to really kick in. Everything else is 99. His speed can get to 95. Same with his acceleration. If you have everything activated, he's not a bad centerman. But again, there's a lot better, especially with all the 99s being released for the Master Icons getting their upgrades. So not a huge win in terms of these two master sets, but that's just the 97s. If we go up to the 98s, we'll take a look at these guys. The card art is the best that I've seen, in my opinion, but the speed doesn't really change there. And then Mikhail Sergachev, same kind of situation. It's a little bit better. 94 speed, not bad at all, as his, his 97 is stuck at 92, so that is a pretty big jump. The 98 Sergachev, you know, even though it is only 2 more speed, does look a little bit different as he is 6'3". So he would be if you're going to go after one, the 98 Sergachev is probably the best. But JT Miller's not bad either, but even his 98, not really all that amazing. So, of all of them so far, the 98 Sergachev would be the one I would look for. All right, so there is some objectives here, which is awesome, because those 97s that I showed you, the Rasmus Sandin, Evan Bouchard, those ones, the 97 specifically, you can get one for free by completing all the event objectives, which is awesome. This is much like how the style icons worked with the Matthews and Ovechkin back a few months ago. This is great. I love that they put this into the game. I think that every event going forward should have, you know, maybe more than one of these. So score 76 goals, 176 goals, as well, and then 382 in rivals, hut champs, or squad battles, essentially. So you can do it in squad battles. Win 27 games, take 139 shots on goal, 400 hits, earn 12 stars in challenges, and then win 60 games in Hut Rush, and that will net you a 97 overall. The one thing I will say, it's not the 97 Miller or Sergachev. It is, again, I'll show you guys these ones specifically. So the Tarasov, Bouchard, Sandin, HAYTON, ZADINA, and Wahlstrom. And to be honest, that Tarasov, the goaltender, might be the play. So also, it's something to note, it looks like there will be 8 master items, and we've already gotten 2. Now, I'm not sure if Kaprizov and K'Andre Miller are counting in this, but I would assume so. But nonetheless, you know, we've got 6 more to come. So now let's talk about how you actually acquire some of these cards with the sets that are now out for the Shades of Summer event. It is a lot. So the 2 icon collectibles for 75 players is out right now currently. And then the limited time Shades of Summer upgrade sets. So check back each week for a themed release of 96 overall Shade of Summer item sets. So it looks like they are going to do a lot to this event. So the COZENS, PETTERSSON, EVGENI, MALKIN, DRYSDALE, HAYTON, and KALIYEV, they each have any of their Team of the Weeks or bold items you can actually use to upgrade to this card. So if you have the bold item here, 3 gold collectibles will get you the 94. And again, these go through for every single one of these. So the COZENS, I believe, has a couple. The Dylan COZENS, this one. So the 90 Prime Time. Be on the lookout. The 90 Prime Time, if you have this card maybe untradeable and 7 collectibles, that's kind of worth it, to be honest with you, because he's actually a really good card. So again, you can just go through here and you'll see if you've got any of these items you could upgrade. So this one specifically is the 90 American one. 100% I would do this upgrade set as well. If they're upgrading like, 6 or 7 overall points, yeah, 100% I would recommend doing that at this stage of the game, especially if they're untradeable. So we also got some upgrades at pass. So this is only going to cost 14 collectibles, and I guess when you think in the grand scheme of things, that's much cheaper than past events. So if you get a Shades of Summer collectible and 5 of these gold ones, you will get the 91 JT Miller and work your way up, okay? So it costs 14 to get the 97, and then it'll take another 2, so 16 in total to get the 98. Honestly, I wouldn't do the JT Miller at all. I would save your collectibles. If you are going to do one, you want one, go get the MIKHAIL SERGACHEV and get him to 98. I think that would be worth it. You can also get a Shades of Summer collectible by just cashing in some gold players. So if you don't want to do all of the challenges, you can just, the offline challenges, you can do it here. So I know that was a lot, guys, but again, I think this event is a pretty big W. It's actually pretty cool, and I'm excited to see what kind of content they release for it over the next couple of weeks. Obviously, HUT is dying down. Interest is a little bit waning. That happens with all sports games, not just NHL. But yeah, I'm excited to see the content releasing. At least it is. They're trying some new things, and yeah, here we go. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for daily NHL content. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.